It's important that I don't ever call the dog and tap the e-collar afterwards in the training process. I either tap the e-collar at the same time as the recall, and I say that because some people struggle with the timing. For me, I do this for a living. I don't struggle with the timing. I can go tap, tap, Jasper, good job! Good. Ooh, Jasper. Good. Oh, good boy. Good, good, good. Right? So you can see I tap, tap, and then I called him, right? Second he turned towards me, the e-collar turned off. I started moving away from him and praising him. Here was the problem. What did he do, right? He came in with his nose on the ground and he never picked his head up. And then he just kept on smelling. That wasn't a true recall. So what did I do? I got away from the dog and I wanted to see if he was committed. Now, if he had made that turn with me and stayed with me, I would have just praised him and rewarded him. But he didn't, because his nose and his focus was in the odor on the ground. So what I did was I just juked away from him again, and the next time I called him again, I tapped him on the e-collar. Now, if you struggle remembering, okay, I got to tap first and then call the dog, what I suggest is just call the dog at the same time as tapping. The most important thing is he doesn't hear the command, the recall command, before he hears the, before he feels the e-collar, okay? And even though we're using super low levels, Jasper's a pretty even-tempered dog. There are some dogs, even on the lowest level of perception, that sensation stresses them out. Or we get a lot of dogs in here, guys, that had bad e-collar training in the past. So even on the lowest, tiniest tickle, it stresses them out. So what I do is I start with the tickle, and then I bring the command into it, okay? And the dog learns that the command doesn't, it's not a precursor to the sensation, it's actually the solution to the sensation, okay? So again, I'm gonna tap him. Jasper, come, good boy! Yeah, Jasper, come, good. So right there, this is why I walk backwards, guys. When I walk backwards, I'm doing two things. I'm testing the commitment of the dog, number one, and number two, I'm seeing how I'm also able to make sure that the dog is coming straight towards me. If you stand still, dog comes a lot slower. If you move backwards as the dog's coming towards you, they generally have an urge to chase you a little bit faster. So you'll notice my recalls are always moving backwards. Now, on the way back, what did he do? He stopped. So when I repeated the command, I repeated it with the electric tickle. And so now he's learning. There's a element of you